we're gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Electric word, life. It means forever, and that's a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you there's something else. There's Yab's Pod. How you doing, Dalton?
I am doing well, Reverend. How are you?
Doing good. It's Prince's birthday today as we record, so we had to have a little Prince intro.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Dude, talk about an underrated guitar player.
I don't think I can say Prince is underrated in any category, but...
Dude, well, when people talk about some of the greatest guitar players of all time, you don't usually hear people bring up Prince.
Yeah.
But I implore you listeners to go watch two different clips. Watch Prince when he did the Super Bowl halftime show. And then watch Prince play While My Guitar Gently Weeps. And then try to tell me Prince is not one of the best guitar players that were ever lived.
Prince is the best of everything.
Like, that dude's so good.
I can't imagine the quality and quantity of pussy that was probably thrown at that man through his lifetime.
And butthole.
Oh yeah, everything, man.
Just, yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, and have you ever heard the story? I think it's Kevin Smith.
Yeah, he was talking because he didn't sign an NDA. So he's like, "Oh, fuck it, I'll talk about it."
Yeah, he did that whole documentary for Prince, and Prince's publicist probably, it'll probably never get released, and it never did.
Yeah, yep. Because it was in an evening with Kevin Smith, I think, is when he talked about it. Because he was like, "Yeah, they handed me an NDA, but I was in the middle of something, so I was like, just sit it down right there," and then I never got around to signing it. So then I talked about it, and they were pissed and wanted to sue me, but they didn't have an NDA signed, so there wasn't shit that they could do about it.
Yeah, I think it was either An Evening with Kevin Smith or Too Fat to Fly. It was one of the two. Which I think both are available on YouTube, or at least they used to be. I don't know. Kevin Smith got real weird about putting all of his shit behind paywalls now. So,
well, I mean, he's making an NFT movie, so
yeah. And he quit smoking weed. Like, wow, like what an end of an era.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, Prince is the man. And if I learned anything from the Dave Chappelle show, is that you don't play Prince in basketball.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could probably beat him now, but...
It's like that Gwar song, I Beat Jesus in Basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, man. How the fuck have you been these past couple weeks, man?
Been a big couple of weeks for me. I published a book, bitches.
Yeah, you did, sir. Would you like to fill everybody in on that?
Yes, I put out a book. It's on Amazon. It's called Short Stories to Read on the Toilet. I sent Dalton a link. Hopefully he remembers to put it in the show notes, and you can click that link to go buy it on Amazon.
I'll put it in the show notes, and I will also give it over to Dane, and he put it in the... actually, no, if I put it in the show notes, it'll show up on the website. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah. I've sold 24 copies so far. I have 20 copies on the way to me that I know are probably going to sell out in a day or two because I have a lot of people that want to buy it directly from me. So
yeah, if I buy one, I want a signed copy, dog.
Yeah,
for sure.
Other than that, beat Jedi Survivor, beat the story at least. Since it's Prince's birthday, I went to see Purple Rain at the Marquee. That was pretty cool seeing it on the big screen. Fucking dude, Apollonia, so fucking hot.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Like the fucking scene, I think you said you watched it on cable, so you probably didn't see it, but the scene where they're at the lake, and he's just like, you gotta bathe yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, and she just
bathe yourselves in the water of Lake Minnetonka.
Drips herself naked, and I'm like, holy shit. Jumps in the water.
I've never seen her naked, so yeah, I guess I should watch that movie not on cable.
Yeah, you should watch that movie. Yeah, she just goes tits out, jumps in the water, and he's like, wait. She gets over, gets out. He's like, that's not Lake Minnetonka. And then gets on his motorcycle and rides away.
Jesus Christ. Dude, so it's a shame they never played it on IFC because that was like the one channel I got that played uncensored movies. I think we've talked about it the first time I watched Tremors on there. Oh, and Kevin Bacon, yeah, fuck you. And I was like, whoa, they didn't bleep it.
Nice.
What? My little mind was blown.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Tremors is such a great movie too.
Oh yeah, dude. What's his face in Reba?
Oh,
fucking amazing.
Yep.
I can't remember his name. I think it's Michael something, but
yeah, I can't remember offhand.
So good. So good.
So other than that, business as usual. What about you? How have your 2 weeks been?
Not too bad. Like just been working. Today was a fucking roller coaster. So like when I went and got my oil changed, I think last week, my buddy Jeff's like, "Hey man, your tires dry rot has dry rot. You need to get some new tires." I'm like, "Cool, thank you. I appreciate you telling me that." So that's what I went and did today. So they put the 4 new tires on there, and one of the tires was bad when they ran the test on it. So they had to put one of my old tires back on. So I now have to wait till Friday to have the 4th and newest tire. So whatever, that's fine. So then I saw this local place was doing open interviews from like 5:30 to 7:30 or so. So I went up there. I know the guy who runs it. I had a great interview. Like it was super chill. There was like one little caveat that he had to check on before I could get hired. And then he checked on that and everything was fine. But because of the post that he had posted, one of his employees decided to take up full time instead of going to school. So the position had been filled by somebody in-house. So like they didn't have to hire somebody else. So I basically now have to just wait until a position opens up. But he said he would keep me in mind because he sees all the food that I post all the time. And he looked me straight in the face and was like, "Dude, my brain's been frazzled. I don't know why I haven't just messaged you and been like, you want to come work in a kitchen?"
Yeah.
So that was kind of a bummer. You know, I got really hyped up about how good the interview was and then quickly sank back into my chair. And was like, "God damn, man, I get passed over for fucking everything." I got passed over at Walgreens for the promotion. I've been passed over relationship-wise recently. You know, so it's like, fucking A, dude. Can I just get a win?
I was kind of hoping you were going to get that so you could go into Trisha's office and be like, "Well, you know, while you wanted to wait like 6 more months to see my potential, somebody else saw it, so I'm going to go work there instead."
Deuces, go out there, get on the intercom. "Attention, ladies and gentlemen, I quit."
Pull a fucking half-baked, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you, I'm out."
I will say, the gleaning light of today was Brandy randomly stopped by, so I got to see her pretty face. It's always nice. She had been having a rough couple days, and when I was at work, okay, I know, go ahead and call me gay. I know you're about to call me gay for what I'm about to say. I know you are. But so she was having a rough few days, and I was at work and we had these 2 really pretty single roses. One was big and red and pretty, and the other one was painted blue, right? Yeah. So I bought them. And I brought them to my house and I kept them in water. And when she came by today and she come into my room, I said, "So hold on." I said, "I know you've been feeling blue these past few days," and handed her the blue rose. And I said, "But you've always said that you give red roses with love. So here's one for me to remind you that I love you." And I was like, "Don't forget that you rock because you're a good fucking person. And like, I know shit's rough lately, but like, it'll get better, you know?"
Yeah, I mean, you ruined it with the pun. Like it just ruins it. It makes it corny. What you should have done, what was the pun? When you said you've been feeling blue and handed her a blue flower.
Oh, fuck you. Pun. I like being cheesy. Fuck you. That is what part of my charm. Done
when you saw her, it said, "Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be."
Okay, if you only knew how many times I've sang her that song over the last 15 years. She's the type of girl, she would rather me sing Type of Negative to her than that, though. But yeah, no, I was just trying to cheer her up. Like, I know what it's like to go through like a breakup that just wrecks your fucking world and not really have anybody there. You know what I mean? Like when me and Savannah split, I didn't really have fucking anybody. I could talk. I think I talked to Courtney a little bit, like at that time, but she was, she lives in Ohio, so there's only so much that she can do. But I do appreciate her being there to talk. But like, at the time, my friend Kelsey's busy with other life things, and her kid and her new boyfriend and all of that stuff. Brandy was doing family things, so it was like, I don't know. I know what it's like to be in that dark hole and you got to pull yourself out of it. And I don't like people having to do that by themselves because I've had to do it and that shit fucking sucks. If that makes any sense. But,
yeah, I get that.
But yeah, dude. So, let's see.
Me and my buddy Bill also learned tonight that in watching Purple Rain, that no matter what you do, like if you slap your lady upside the head, you just got to start singing Purple Rain and it makes everything okay. No matter how much you fuck up, like you're at work, you fucking steal a bunch of money out the register and your boss sees you, just start singing Purple Rain. She'll start crying and shit and everything will be fine.
Jesus Christ.
No, that movie's fucked up because he just the first time she says some shit he doesn't like, he fucking goes upside her head. And then the very next time he sees her, fucking goes upside her head again. And then he fucking sings Purple Rain and she starts fucking crying and kissing him and shit.
Yeah, that's a great message to put across to people.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Let's see, what else have I done these past 2 weeks? I played and beat Resident Evil 2. Man, by the way, there's a part in Claire's story that was so tense that when I finally got through to the very end, my left arm from my shoulder to my fucking wrist hurt. And I was really worried I was having a mini heart attack because of how stressed I was from this. Like, you just do not know. You need to play that fucking game, bro. Let's see. Other than working and hanging out with Brandy, dude, there's really like nothing. I haven't been up to shit. I've been doing a fuckload of vocal covers. The YouTube channel's been good. I hit 200 subscribers, and then since then I think I'm up to like 209 or something like that. But I posted a vocal cover of The World We Lost by Mehgan, which is over 18 minutes long. And I might throw that at the end of this episode too, just to extend our number. But dude, I've been having a blast with it. I'm getting better and better at editing and making things sound good. And it's fun. I just have a good time with it. And it's a good emotional release.
Yeah, I got to work on video editing because I'm planning on shooting a movie as soon as I can get financing for it. And yeah, I'm going to try to do all the editing and shit myself to save money.
Hell yeah, you gonna Clerks that shit?
Pretty much. My thought too is the local theater. You can rent a theater for your birthday for a set amount of hours, and it's only like $200 or $400, something like that. It's not bad. I thought about seeing if I could rent it to do like a premiere and like invite friends and family to see the movie in the theater for the first time. I think that'd be really fucking cool.
What? Not to like give away too much, but like what kind of art style you want to go for? You going like found footage?
No, it's gonna be traditional, like single camera. Just narrative film. Yeah, I'm working on the screenplay. I've got like the first 10 pages written of the screenplay, so get that done, and then like I said, I gotta find financing and all of that stuff. And
I meant to tell you, sir. You publishing that book inspired me to event. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get on it right away, but I've got a lot of ideas for. I write erotica.
Yeah,
I love writing smut. It's fun. I can make myself horny while I'm doing it. It's fantastic. And I wrote 2 stories recently, and not to get into like what caused them or like what their inspiration was, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I sent them to a friend of mine. Well, I sent them to two friends of mine, and one of them hasn't read them yet. She's waiting until she finishes her book, and then she's going to read them. My other friend, the first story I sent her, she was like, "That's hot. It's also adorable at the same time." And I'm like, oh, "That's not what I'm going for." I said, but kind of. I was like, this would be like the beginning, like the beginning sex scene in the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For these two characters, like there would be other characters, but then the second one I wrote is just called, I think it was called "Use Me" or something like that. Anyway, it's much, much more intense. And I sent it to the one friend, and she writes me back and goes, "That's really good. My husband also said thank you for sending that to me, because I just went and rocked him." And I was like, cool. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna start trying to write some more of those. See what I can do. But the thing is with erotica, like that's hard to sell it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't know.
Those are hard to push.
Maybe I'll do it more like maybe I'll start like a Patreon, and then just like do, you know, say $2, $3 a month or whatever, or maybe $4 a month, and do like a chapter a week.
Yeah. And
just put out stories, you know, or even just make them short stories and not even make it a full thing, or, you know, whatever. I don't know. I'll think of something. I got to start pulling in more money though. I got to start figuring out ways to capitalize on my skills that are not customer service, because it's killing me. So, man, there was something else I was going to bring up during this section. I don't remember what it is. So I guess it doesn't matter.
Guess not.
What,
So I saw a video the other day. So everybody knows that Lance Armstrong was stripped of all his Tour de France titles for doping.
Was he?
Yeah. He came out and like admitted it, that he was doping. Come to find out.
Now, hold on. Are you talking steroids?
Yes.
Okay. I don't consider that doping, but okay, continue.
Yeah, that's in sports, that's considered doping. Not only that, but apparently this motherfucker was using a fucking bike with an electric motor. So apparently they investigated him, and they noticed on like camera footage and stuff, he would reach back and touch the middle of the underside of his seat, and then all of a sudden he would get a burst of speed. And they found out he was actually triggering an electric motor to make the bike go fast. That was like hidden inside the frame of the bike. So this motherfucker was just a fucking fraud all the way through.
You know what though? That's ingenuity. Let him keep his medals. Fuck that.
No, they took his medals for using steroids. But I mean, you're cheating when you can't be
Dude, I'm just
the best in the world. But I was saying you can't be the best in the world when everyone else is riding bicycles and you're riding a fucking Harley Davidson. Like, it's bullshit. So fuck him and his one testicle.
I mean, that's like saying, okay, no, and I'm not disagreeing with you, by the way.
Yeah.
Like those dudes back in the 90s for wrestlers who were just fucking ripped. They were all on roids, right? But then you have guys like John Cena who get accused of being on roids, but he's not. But he looks like it.
More, but I guarantee that motherfucker used them at some point in his life.
I don't think he ever used anything illegal. Like that was like a thing that he like prided himself on, was that he was all natural.
Find it very, very hard to believe that he got that big without steroids.
That's fine. I mean, you can believe what you want, dog, but I'm gonna like believe John Cena. You know why? Because you never give up. You can't see me.
He never gave up the fucking needle that he's sticking in his butt cheek.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. Speaking of wrestling. R.I.P. Sheiky, baby.
Yeah.
The Iron Sheik died today. Man, what a funny follow on Twitter. I am going to miss that motherfucker. I love that every holiday, like it would be like, Happy Memorial Day to everyone except the Hulk Hogan. Fuck that jabroni. And like that is just, it would just crack me up every fucking time, dude. And I'm gonna miss that dude. His fucking shoot interviews are hilarious. Going back and watching him wrestle, he was a badass back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And he was two stories about him that just make me laugh. Is one where he was in the WWF. His drug test came back positive, and they were like, "Sheiky, your test came back positive." He was like, "Oh yes, Iron Sheik, Sheiky, always positive, baby, always positive, good thing, positivity, good thing." And they're like, "No, Sheik, positive in this instance is bad." "What the fuck do you mean is bad?" And the other one was Kevin Nash said that he was riding in the car with Sheik, and I think Dutch Mantel and a couple other guys, and Sheik's in the back, and after they're riding, Kevin Nash is driving, and he goes, "Dutchy, who's this jabroni you got driving us tonight?" Kevin Nash is like, I'm not a jabroni, Sheik." She goes, "Of course you're not, Bubba. Of course you're not." Oh, fucking tremendous, bro. Absolutely tremendous. Rest in power, dude, because you were the man. Yeah. What a good heel back in the day, too. Iran #1, United States.
A dude was a natural born heel.
Good shit, bro. I want to say that like he either went to school with Saddam Hussein or he was like a bodyguard of Saddam Hussein at one point. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Speaking of heels, something else I forgot. I said I went to see Purple Rain at the theater.
Yes, you've mentioned it.
Shout out to this fucking pig in front of me that literally paid $16 to go see this movie and scrolled her fucking Instagram the entire goddamn movie. Like, how sad is it that you're so addicted to your phone that you can't put it down for 2 hours to watch a movie you paid $16 to go see?
Man, I thought this conversation was going to go in a different direction. I thought you were going to talk about like a pig that they had outside that you pet before you went in the movie theater.
No, I'm petting pigs Saturday. I'm going to a farm and playing with baby pigs.
Nice.
So, yeah. But no, she's just fucking sitting there fucking, and like not in her lap. She's like holding it up where me and my buddy, it's like shining in our eyes. It's like holding it up like this, just scrolling her fucking like, Instagram.
Could you turn your brightness down? Thank you.
Oh, I was very, very close to being like, will you put your goddamn phone away? Like, I was going to be an asshole about it, and I just decided it was best not to.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, shout out to you, you skank. I hope your phone gets a virus.
Man, Jeremy, thick with the lady hate today. Damn, son. So what is this unfortunate billboard that you were referencing, my good
this
sir?
Made me laugh. I went, I had to go to Lowe's Monday, and I went to the one in the town north of me instead of the one town south of me. On the way back, I see this billboard, and all I can see is, what was it? AUDI. And I'm like, what is that?
An Audi?
No, like, the billboard was obscured by trees.
Oh.
So I'm like, I see it, and then I happen to like be able to peep through the little hole, and it was one of those like space holder billboards that was like, your audience is here or something. And I was like, how fucking unfortunate is the owner of this billboard? They put this billboard up, and it's up on top of a hill. Well, nobody is maintaining the hill. It's like these giant pine trees have grown and almost completely blocked this billboard. It's like nobody's paying for this fucking billboard. You can see about a quarter of it, like the second quarter in from the outside. So like I said, of your audience is here. All you could see was AUDI.
Bro, okay. This is the marketing guy in me. A fucking camo company needs to purchase that space and put stuff up in camo, and then the tagline on there be like, you can't see this billboard, they can't see you when you wear our camo, or whatever the slogan would be. I'm not a slogan guy.
Yeah, but you're going to pay all that money and nobody's going to see it.
That's the point. People who wear camo would only give a fuck about the principle of it. It's not the. It's not. I
would 100% fire you from my marketing department, because I would 100%
spent hundreds of dollars. For your marketing department.
You just spent hundreds of dollars on marketing that nobody's going to get because they can't physically see it to get it. That's waste.
That's camo.
It's fucking wasteful, Dalton.
That's camouflage.
It's a bad idea. What they
camouflage
need to do
was
is
a bad
pay
idea
somebody,
too for regular clothing, but people wear it all the time.
What they need to do is pay somebody to cut those fucking trees down.
And then, I don't know, then make it like a lumbering company. Be like, now that those trees are out of the fucking way, do you have trees that need cut down?
If they cut the trees out, they can just get any company because it's just a fucking billboard then.
Man,
I'm just saying.
You're stepping on all my jokes tonight, motherfucker.
It was such an unfortunate billboard because, like, these people built this billboard and then nobody maintained around it, and now it's just there. And they're never, ever, ever going to sell that billboard because nobody is going to fucking want it.
That does say Nemo. What the fuck is that? Theo Von Nemo.
I think I sent you one. Apparently, there's this rash. So you know Theo Von, the comedian.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
There's this rash of videos, like reels and TikToks going around of scenes from Finding Nemo with Theo Von inserted into them, and they're making my life worth fucking living this week. Like, there's one where it's like the scene where like Nemo's in the fish tank. He's like, "Have you seen my dad?" And the purple and yellow fish comes up, but it's Theo Von. And he's like, "Oh yeah, he died. He got drunk and ran his car into an embankment. But he used to, when I was little, he used to shit in his yard and make me bury it." Like, dude, it's just the funniest shit, man.
I've been happy lately because my Facebook's been showing me more Joey Diaz.
Nice.
Joey Diaz, Theo Von, that Matt Rife guy who's taken off.
Speaking of, Matt Rife has a world tour going on. This is something else that pissed me off recently. He's coming locally. Dude, people that have looked at it, the tickets for his show are $400 a piece. It's like, motherfucker, you are not that big. Like, dude, Kevin Hart did a show here, and the tickets weren't $400 a piece.
Was it before COVID?
No, I don't think so.
Because price inflation's gone up ridiculously.
I think it's been in the last year or so.
Homeboy's riding a wave of...
He's riding a wave, but he ain't riding a $400 a ticket wave.
I mean, if that's front row seats, dude, then I mean, whatever. But
I think that was like
tickets
general admission shit.
I doubt that, dude. But regardless,
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Dude's funny. I'll give him
he's
that.
Funny as shit, but
his crowd work's hilarious.
I'll go see
Joey
him
Diaz,
for like $40. I ain't gonna go see him for $400.
I sent you a clip of it earlier when Joey Diaz is talking about. He's like, I don't do drugs anymore. I used to do too many drugs. I don't do drugs anymore. I still smoke pot though. He's like, I still smoke weed because I'm fucking broken. I smoke weed because I'm fucking broken. I don't smoke it because I could be, hey, Mr. 420. No, I smoke it because when I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror, I'm like, Jesus, you're fat, you're fucking ugly, and I'm down on myself. And he goes, and then I go have a cup of coffee, take a couple bong rips for Jesus, and suddenly, ooh, I'm in the zone. I'm in the shower like somebody's sucking my fucking dick today. And that's the energy I need to portray in my life. I need to be more like Joey Diaz.
So, bro,
he's the fucking man.
I'm gonna show you this map on the camera. Can you see it? You see those little
I can
pink
if you
squares?
Stop moving it in and out. Yeah.
God damn it.
Dog, it's a big white flash screen. Why don't you just send me the link?
You see that? Because it's a dynamic thing. You see the stage, right? You see those two pink things all the way on like the third fucking balcony, right?
Yes, I can't read anything, but I can see
those tickets in the third fucking balcony all the way in the back corner, $199 a piece.
Okay. What website is that?
That's from Vivid Seats.
From Vivid?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck that, bro. Vivid is selling AEW tickets. Like front row tickets are like $3,000.
Yeah.
On Vivid, bro. I don't know what the fuck is up with Vivid and Ticketmaster lately, but they are on another fucking... They're on something. Because who the fuck... I mean, even if you were like a massive AEW fan, would you pay $3,000 to sit up front?
All right, I'm going to look at Ticketmaster right now.
Oh, I'm sure they're just as expensive on Ticketmaster. But $3,000, bro? I'm not even... $400 for Matt Rife, $100 for Matt Rife. I wouldn't pay that either. No. Don't get me wrong. But $3,000 for a fucking show ticket. Like, dude, that is so much money. I just can't fathom what makes that work. At least when you pay the exorbitant price to go to like WrestleMania,
You get a chair
sit up front.
to take home.
You get to take the chair home. You get memorabilia. You get access to fan access and all that.
Not to mention, it's fucking WWE. Like,
yeah, it's the Disney World of wrestling. Like,
yeah, it's like you're gonna see a better lineup of wrestlers, like a better caliber of wrestler than AEW. I feel like, like AEW has some like good stars, but as a whole, their lineup is weak compared to WWE's.
Yeah, well, I think it's like one of their things that they did was they brought in so many people. They just kept Tony Khan just kept hiring and hiring and hiring and hiring all these wrestlers, and now it's like they'll wrestle. You'll see somebody wrestle once or twice, and then you won't see them for 3 months.
Yep.
And that's not how you build stories.
So he just has a whole fucking locker room full of Roman Reigns who haven't built themselves up to that level yet.
Yeah, basically.
I mean,
they're like
think
the
about
Brooklyn
it.
Brawlers.
Roman Reigns wrestles like every other PLE now, so once every 2 months.
But like that motherfucker is so over though.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So
yeah.
like it's not. But they gave him the thing is that he had plenty of time to get over.
Yeah.
Whereas that just doesn't happen on AEW. Like there are certain people who they give time to that I don't understand why.
I still say WWE needs to hire the two of us to write for some of the talent they don't know what to do. Like I feel like I could get Lacey Evans over.
Fucking dude, throw our asses in NXT.
Yeah.
Let us see what we got there with people who are nobodies, and then we can see what we can do with the big hosses, because they're not going to just throw us to the big hosses. But.
No. I mean, like I said, I could do something with Lacey Evans. They don't know what to do with her. They've changed her gimmick like 3 times. Let me write for her. I'll get her over.
Let me write for Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Like, let me make him what he was when he first started in NXT, where he would get in the ring, the opponent would run at him, he would fucking clock him, pick him up, end of days, 1, 2, 3, over. Like,
I mean, that kind of happened recently. They put him in the ring with Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes literally kicked him one time and beat him.
Dude, you about just made me spit my drink. That shit was so funny when that fucking shit started and Cameron Grimes did that stomp. Bam! 1, 2, 3. I was like, holy shit, Baron. What the
done?
But you know what's fucking... Baron Corbin is a badass. People don't... He is a 2-time Golden Glove champion. Like, he played for NFL... was he on the Cardinals or whatever? Anyway, he got kicked off his team for fighting somebody in the locker room. Like, dude's like a legitimate, like a fighter. And then they book him so weird. This is Grumpy Jeff's Pro Wrestling Power Hour talk.
Yeah.
Maybe that should just be a section of the show, an hour of the show where we talk about wrestling. It's like, you can skip this, and this will be the segment, Grumpy Jeff's Pro Wrestling Power Hour.
But no, like, and that's something else I was talking about with the steroid use in wrestling. I don't see a problem with steroids in wrestling because
it's not a competition.
Yeah, it's not a competition. Like, you're not competing. It's, you know, the conclusions are foregone.
100%. So if like, it helps you fucking heal faster or whatever, you know, whatever.
I mean, that's probably not the best, but like using steroids to heal injuries that need time to heal. But
no. I mean, like, take the time too, obviously. But like, there are things that like they help, like cortisone and things like that.
Oh yeah.
You know, which is I think that's technically a steroid, but not the same type. But it is.
It's not an anabolic steroid.
Man, I think we've talked about this before, but there was a documentary series, I think it was on Netflix, called American Underground.
Yeah.
And the 3 episodes I watched, he went to a crack house, he went to a place where they make meth, and he went to a dude's house who made fucking anabolic steroids at home.
Yeah.
By fucking far, the craziest fucking person was the guy that made steroids.
Yep.
The people who made meth were just like 2 fucking hillbilly people who were like, yep, this is how you do it. You put all this stuff in this Gatorade bottle, and then you shake it, and you open it, and then you close it, you shake it, and you open it, and you close it. You just do that for a while, and eventually the meth builds up, and you scrape it off, and you smoke it.
Yep.
Crack dealer, super chill fucking dude, just sold crack in the hood. Crackheads were coming in. The dude was like, man, if you had a choice between like having dinner that night and getting yourself a fix, what are you going to do? Oh, shit, boy, I'm going to come get me a rock.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, like... Dude, they walked into the steroid guy's house. He knocked on the door. Door opens. Dude's wearing a, is it balaclava?
Balaclava.
The ski mask?
A balaclava.
balaclava. And he points at the camera guy. Who the fuck is this? You didn't say you were bringing somebody else with you. Who the fuck is this person? Get it the fuck inside. And they both go inside. And he goes, give me your fucking license. And the camera guy, and he gives the guy his license. And the dude fucking takes a picture of the front of it and takes a picture of the back of it, hands it back to him and says, there, now I know your fucking information. If you guys fuck me over in any way, I will come to your house and kill you and your whole fucking family. You understand me?
I like how he says that as he agreed to be filmed for a national documentary about the illegal shit he's doing at his house.
Yeah. Yeah, wearing the mask and all. Yeah, like dude was fucking Jesus, bro. And what was funny, dudes in the crack house, no mask. Yep. Meth people, no mask, no blur. They didn't give a fuck. You know, this dude, he was showing him where he was cooking it in his kitchen, and the guy just leaned over to look in it, and the dude fucking grabbed him and tossed him away from it. Was like, what the fuck are you doing? You get any little contaminant in there, and I am out thousands of fucking dollars. Are you gonna pay that? And I was like, Jesus Christ, bro. Yep. Calm down. And of course, he tests his own product. And I'm like, there's the problem.
Well, I will say steroid customers are probably more discerning than meth heads and crackheads. Like, I don't think a crackhead is going to come back and be like, oh, that crack rock wasn't super good quality. I think I need some compensation for that. No. Like, the dudes will be like, oh, I tried your steroids and they're just not as good, you know. And then they're all roided up and, you know, pissed off and they want to rip your arm off and beat you with it.
Yeah. But so does he, because he's also roided up. It's like, fucking A, bro.
Crackheads don't want to fight. Crackheads just want to get high. Meth heads just want to get high. They don't want to fight.
I just want to get a little high. Just a little high.
Just a little high.
That's it. You remember the code?
No, that's the beat to Funky Town.
That's the melody to Funky Town. All right, let's do these songs of the week.
All right, you go ahead.
My song of the week is Scared of Love by Juice WRLD. I think you might like that song. It's super chill. Dude, I love Juice WRLD. All this shit's super chill. Most of it's depressing as fuck. Like, it's just my wheelhouse.
Juice WRLD he kind of put some shoegaze elements into his music, didn't he?
Say what?
Juice WRLD would add shoegaze elements to his music, wouldn't he?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, shoegaze, it's where like the vocal melody will kind of harmonize with the instruments that are going, and it's also like there's a lot of effects going on that kind of just make them intertwine. Deftones do it a lot.
I thought that was just making music. You make your vocals match the music.
Moving on.
That's called music, Dalton. That's called a song.
Yeah, we're not going to dive into this. I'm not getting trolled for 20 minutes about music. So
what is your
song is a song called I don't know how to pronounce this word. I think it's Cupula. But in the song it sounds like he says Kepula. But it's by Zeromancer. Just a really chill song until this one part where it gets real heavy for a while and then it drops back into being chill. It's really good. Lyrics are relatable. It's good stuff, dude. Just check it out. Listener song of the week. Shit.
I did one.
Okay, good. Because I need to go look.
It's Adam suggested it. It's Beast, the Southpaw remix by Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard, featuring Busta Rhymes, KXNG Crooked, and Tech Nine. It's from the Jake Gyllenhaal boxing movie Southpaw. It's from the soundtrack, and it's just one of those like I put it on my gym mix. Like, it's just that kind of hype music rap that just makes you want to lift weights and shit.
Okay. That's fine and dandy. Did you listen to Fenris's song?
No.
You, of all fucking people, Jeremy, need to listen to this song, Fill Me Up.
I had to check it out.
Because it's like, the dude's just talking about how he wants to cuddle and he's in love and he can't wait to kiss you and all this stuff. And he gets into the fucking chorus and he's like, I want you to fuck me in my booty hole till I can't walk, or something like that. He just starts talking about how he wants his boyfriend to nut in his ass and shit. And it's fucking hilarious. It's so good. Nice. It's so catchy. It's so catchy.
Have you heard the Adam Sandler song? What the fuck is the name of that song? Fuck, I gotta look it up.
While you're looking that up, have you heard the Stephen Lynch song, If I Were Gay?
I believe so.
Fucking hilarious. If I were gay, I'd give you my soul. If I were gay, I'd give you my whole. If I were gay, we would tear down the walls. But I'm not gay, so please stop touching my balls.
Nice.
I could say anything right now because Jeremy ain't listening. Jeremy got a little dick.
What?
See?
No, you cut out. I heard you, but you cut out.
Yeah, I'm sure. Whatever. Whatever. I'll do what I want.
At a Medium Pace by Adam Sandler. Have you ever heard this song?
I have not.
If you have not heard this song, you need to look up and listen to At a Medium Pace by Adam Sandler.
I can imagine what it's about.
So this is how it starts. Put your arms around me, baby. Can't you see I need you so? Hold me close against your skin. I'm about to begin loving you. Spit on your hand and stroke my cock at a medium pace. Play with my balls and tell me how big they are. Honey, rub your beaver up and down my face. Sit on the corner of the bed and watch me whack off. You see that shampoo bottle now? Stick it up my ass. Push it in and out at a medium pace. Talk about your old boyfriend's dick and how big it was. Now shave off my pubes and punch me in the face. And it just keeps getting worse. You need to listen to it because it's funny because it's written like a love song. It's so fucking good. Oh, I feel so humiliated. I'm about to blow my load. You tell me it's time to make love, but now I can't because I spewed all over myself. Dude, it's so fucking good because it's all like Adam Sandler. It's like the way he does stupid songs. Oh, man, you gotta listen to it. It's fucking great. Pretty much.
All right. Our first listener question of the week comes in from Adam. Do you think that the state of the world will be a better place once all the sequestered wealth of boomers is elsewhere, once the generation is passed in the next 20 years or so?
I don't think so because they're raising shitty little bastards that are going to take their place.
Yep.
I used to think the world's a shitty place, but the old people will be dead soon and it'll get better. Until that fucking shit happened in Virginia where the fucking motherfuckers were marching with tiki torches and shit. And like most of those racist motherfuckers were like college kids, like 20 somethings in fucking polo shirts and khaki shorts. So yeah, no, the world's going to be shitty for the rest of our lives. It's just going to get worse because those motherfuckers didn't earn the money. They were just given the money. So it's going to be even fucking worse, I promise.
Yeah. I can't disagree. Like, I will say, at least at my job, most younger people are more chill than the older customers.
Yeah.
But
that's because they need their Viagra pills and you're aggravating them.
Not always. Fuck them.
Yeah. That's what they're trying to do. Trying to get somebody to
promo
fuck
code
them.
YABSPOD.
I fucking wish. You need to get on that, Dalton. Get us a promo code.
Get on that. Oh, yeah. Let me show them our analytics and let them jump all over this fucking show. Jesus Christ. Get the fuck out of here. And we need to make our own boner pill and make money off of that is what we need to do. This next one also comes from Adam. Should body count be classed differently to times had sex?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so.
Well, like, think about it. When you were with Savannah, you fucked her more than one time,
Lots.
right?
Lots.
But that's still one body. And
I was thinking about this the other day.
What I classify as a body count, that's one body.
I was having a very hard time the other day thinking of one girl I've only had sex with one time.
Oh, I've had a bunch of them.
Like, I think I really need to sit down and think about it because I think all of them have come back for at least seconds, which makes me feel good about myself. But
well, that's because you're a lover. See, I was a fuckboy.
I'm a gentle lover.
I was a fuckboy in my 20s, so I would hit it and move along. I've evolved. I'm not the same person I was in my 20s, but in my 20s I was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hey man,
bunch of one
plenty
night
of
stands.
people. I know plenty of people who were like that have like matured. So
now let me ask you this.
Ask me.
In your body count, do you count chicks you have just gotten head from?
No.
I don't either.
No. Vaginal penetration.
Yeah.
Or butt stuff, I suppose. Like she's just going to fuck her in the ass. But
I did have one chick I only did butt stuff with. But I do count her. But like heads, because like I've had just gotten head. I've had chicks I just ate out and we never fucked. Yep, like I had one smoking hot chick that told me she had never came more than once. And I was like, I can fix that. She came over, ate her out. She came like 2 or 3 times. I was like, you want to fuck? She's like, no. I was like, okay. And then she fucking got her shit and left. Like,
and Jeremy went and sat backwards on the toilet.
Yep. Fucking, she was hot too, man.
Man, dude, I can think of one hot ass girl right now that I would love for her to just let me lick that shit up. I don't need nothing in return. I just want to taste it.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't count that. She's not on the body count list.
No. Yeah. No.
So yeah.
Now let me ask you this.
What?
Do you know your body count?
No, I used to, but I stopped counting at like 35. So I have no fucking clue now. Probably in the 40s somewhere.
When I was at my buddy Dustin's house one night, this was 6 years ago at least. I was counting and I got over 50 and just I was like, I think that's it. And then I kept coming up with more. So there's no telling.
Yeah. Like I said, I think I'm probably
clean
somewhere
though.
In the 40s because I had spent a good amount of time monogamous. Like I only cheated once in my life. So like, but I was a fuckboy in my 20s. Dude, I was such a fuckboy. I had a written list in my wallet in a secret compartment of like all the chicks I had fucked. My first names of all the chicks I fucked.
Your little black book.
Yeah, had my little black book. Like I said, I threw that away.
Fucking slut.
And yeah, I have no idea now. And like I said, dude, I have not fucked since the middle of July last year. I have not even so much as fucking kissed anybody.
I know you say that I'm a lover boy, but at one point in high school, I did like have a wall that had a bunch of pairs of panties on it because I would get a pair of panties from a girl that I would have a conquest from and I would pin them to my wall.
Oh yeah, we all did that.
And what was amazing to me were the amount of friends that came over that were like, oh, hold on. And they would go to the bathroom and just come back and just hand me a pair of panties and be like, here, hang these two. And I'd have to put them in a different section because I'm like,
it's like, no, you got to get this dick first.
This doesn't count. Yeah.
But no, like I said, dude, I've changed to the point that I've actually turned down a few women that desperately want to fuck me right now because I'm not romantically interested in them. I'm like, I just don't want sex. I want more than that. So like,
see, here's the thing. Half of me agrees with you. Half of me knows that like sex is something that I prefer there to be some sort of attachment or feelings to because that's when the good comes out. But dude, the other part of me,
is it the upper half that likes that? The bottom half's like pussy.
The bottom half of me is not even like pussy. The bottom half of me is just like, dude, I just want someone to take out this entire year so far on. Like, and
your
I don't.
Dick's just like, I want someone to hold me.
Hold me close, Tony Danza. But I just want to fucking wreck somebody because I got like months and months of pent up sexual tension, and I'm like, I need to get this out on someone.
Oh,
and
bro,
unfortunately,
the next chick that gets this dick is gonna need to go to the fucking chiropractor the next day because I'm gonna fuck her spine out of alignment. The one girl that I see on a regular basis, like, it ain't gonna happen with. So I need to like find
some chick who's just like, yeah, let's just fool around because let's have a good time. Because I don't know if I'm quite ready to like commit to anything yet. You know what I'm saying? Like the last 2 times I thought I was committing to something, we all know how that went. So I'm very much like at this point now where I just feel like I need to just get it out of my system, and then it'll clear my head and I can kind of like sort things out. Oh, yeah. But I don't need it, if that makes any sense. Yep. I don't need, it's not like a need. I might say that like I need it, but it's something that I want because I want to just enjoy someone for a night, I suppose. Yeah. Have someone enjoy me, make me feel wanted.
You have some stress in your body that needs to be shot out of the head of your dick at like 20 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
So see, like I've been single for 14 months. Haven't had sex for like 11 months. Haven't fucking kissed anybody in 11 months. I've been on 2 dates in 11 months. Well, technically 3 dates in 14 months. Even longer than that, really, because my fucking last relationship, we weren't really going on dates there at the end. So, like, I've taken that time to figure myself out. Taking chances, I'm publishing books, I'm writing screenplays, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do. But I've gotten to that point where, like, I want somebody to share it with, but not just anybody. I'm being fucking picky. And I've had some fucking blowback from that. I've had some friends being like, well, I had one friend tell me that she didn't think I actually wanted to find somebody because she thought I was like afraid of, she said I was intentionally going after people who weren't available because because I was afraid to actually meet somebody and fall for them. I was like, I don't agree, because I've talked to you about it off camera. I did meet somebody recently that I thought was super into me and I'm into them, and it kind of derailed a little bit, but might be able to get back on track. But like, if that person comes to me and is like, yes, I really want something with you, I'm gonna be over the fucking moon. But like, I'm not gonna just date somebody just to not be single. I'm not doing that shit anymore. So
yeah, absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. Like, don't, what is it? Heroin Harold, don't settle for less than you deserve. Yeah. Or Farrah and Farrah. Don't, dude.
So I'll put it out there. Charlize Theron, I know you're listening to this. I know you were single. I don't know if you still are or not. I don't really follow your life that closely. But if you're still single, I eat pussy like a champ. Like I got a fucking PhD in it. I will take care of you so well in every way other than financially. And I won't cheat on you. So I know you like a guy with a good beard. Give me a call. I think I killed Dalton. I think he's actually dying.
Oh man, I was holding in a vape hit and you fucking said that it choked me and made me laugh at the same time. Oh goddamn. That was funny, dude.
So yeah. Yes, Adam. Body counts should be classed differently to times you have had sex.
Yeah, for sure.
I have had sex an immeasurable amount of times.
Yeah. I got a question for you.
What's up?
Actually, I might know the answer to this already. You ever had somebody you really wanted to fuck, but you just know you can't?
Oh,
and I'm not talking about Charlize Theron. But
no, like people I know in real life that I would fuck in a heartbeat, but I know I can't. Yes.
Yeah, dude, it's a weird feeling.
I mean, and I'm gonna put that as, I'm gonna classify that a little bit. I'm not talking about like, oh, I really want to fuck her, but she's my buddy's wife or whatever, you know. I'm gonna say it's like,
no, yeah.
You're two single people that. And you're like, I want to fuck this other person, but I know this is not going to, it's either I'm not going to be able to, or it's going to be not a good idea.
Yeah.
So yeah. And yes, 100%.
I was just curious. I figured, but.
Because like I'm that type, like I'm not going to fuck my buddy's wife. I don't fuck around with people who are involved with other people. Like that's just not something I do anymore.
Yeah.
So.
And it's the same thing with me as like my best friend. Like, would I? Yes. Am I gonna attempt to? No, unless there's like a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there probably never will be. But like, that's just an example. Some of the girls that I work with that are like 19, but they think I'm fucking hot for some reason. I'm like, nah, you're too young. Like, you're too young.
Now that I disagree with. I will fucking tear that shit up and just keep on going about my business.
I know you would. But I just have this weird mental blockade where like she's cute, but like I just can't do it, dude.
So I explained this to a friend of mine. I said, if the chance ever, or if the occasion ever arose, I would definitely fuck you. But that is not why I am your friend. Like, I'm not going to say no if you offer to fuck me or suck my dick or whatever, but
dude,
that can never happen for the rest of our lives, and I'm still going to be your friend because that's not why I'm your friend. Because we were talking about how, like, she's an attractive girl, and most guys who say they want to be her friend, it's because they want to try to convince her to fuck them. And I was like, yeah, I'm not that guy. If I want to fuck you and that's my goal, I'm going to tell you from the start. I'm like, I think you're attractive. I want to have sex with you.
And that's the fucking adult thing to do.
Yeah. And if you say no thank you, I'm like, okay, cool. Have a nice life. And I'm not going to pretend to be your friend to get in your pants. That's bullshit.
Yeah, and that's the problem that I run into, because I'm very much like I just want to be friends. Like, yeah, you're cute as fuck. Like, don't get me wrong, but like, let's just be friends. Because usually girls deal with that a lot, or like dudes like want to fuck them and stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, you know, you're into this. Oh, that's cool as fuck. Yeah, I like that too. Even though like they don't. And because they just want to fuck them, and then they fuck them, and then they're not friends anymore, and then that makes the girl feel some type of way. And I've had too many female friends that I've watched go through that I'm just like, man, guys suck. But I've seen guy friends go through it from girls.
But you know what sucks the most about it? When you see a female friend and a guy's doing that to her, and you try to warn her, and she doesn't believe you. And then the shit happens, and you're like, I'm fucking sorry, but I fucking told you he was doing that.
I'm not going to go into any detail, but I will never forget a text message that I got from a person that said, can we talk, and please promise me that you're not going to say I told you so. Now, that almost hurt me a little bit because it was like, we've been friends forever. I love you to death. Why would I say I told you so? I would never say I told you so.
I want to,
even though
so fucking bad sometimes, but that's a shitty thing to do. Like, you're a shitty person if you do that.
Like, did I express warning when this particular relationship started? Yes. Because I had known homeboy forever and a half, and I know that he's a psychotic piece of shit. And he's still, to this day, a psychotic piece of shit. This particular friend just does not have very good picks in men recently. They've all been douchebags. And I'll beat them all up. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, I don't like seeing my friends go through that stuff, and I've never understood it. It's like random dick pics. Don't get it.
No woman has ever been like, well, I wasn't really into him, but he showed me his dick, and I was like, that's an impressive dick. So I married him.
Yeah, and see, one of my, I'll call it a fetish of sorts, and I don't know where I developed this, right? But I like when I'm having a conversation with a girl that is of that sort, or she sends me nudes, I like to send one back and get an opinion on it. I just want to know what they think. They can tell me, oh, that's small, and I'm going to be like, oh, okay, word. Whatever they think is almost like it doesn't matter. It's just like, I just want to know.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I don't know why, but it's never, ever crossed my mind to just be like, I'm just going to send this person a picture of my cock and they're going to love it.
Yeah, no.
Dude.
And
why?
I've sent pictures of my dick to a bunch of different women, but never without them asking for it.
Yeah, dude. Permission. That is like consent, permission, and communication. It all comes back to communication is key.
Yep. That's what me and my ex fought about. Was she was like, well, it's not hot when you ask for sex. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I've been in a situation where a woman said I forced myself on her. Like, I'm a little fucking gun shy about doing it without asking first. Like, I want to know you're okay with this. So,
yeah. And I've been in situations as a friend that I have overstepped boundaries without thinking about it.
Yep.
You know, and had to be like, I am so fucking sorry. I wasn't even. Perfect example. Fucking. Let's see. I've known Brandy 15 years. This had to have been 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
We went to a Yellow Wolf concert.
And drive your daddy's Lambo.
Yeah, and that's where the first time I saw Ritz open for him, and I was like, who the fuck is this dude? And he became one of my favorite rappers ever. I begged her to not have her boyfriend come.
Yeah.
Not because I wanted to get up on her or anything like that, even though at the time I was head over heels in love with her. I just didn't feel like being around Brendan at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so we ended up going, and during the concert, we were on the upper balcony, and she was standing in front of me, and I'm like leaning over trying to see. Without even thinking twice about it or thinking anything of it, I put my arm around her and like had my hand like on like by her belly button.
Yeah.
And then leaned over her and was kind of like watching the show and stuff. She took that as I was touching her like I hadn't never tried before, and was like trying to get up all close to her and stuff. And then she started in her head trying to put together this thing about that's why I didn't want Brendan to come. And it became this whole fucking thing. When really, it was just me being stupid and not thinking about it and just being like, oh, well, she's my best friend. Like, she's not going to mind if I'm like close to her.
Yeah.
And again, nowadays she'd be like, Dalton, I was a fucking child back then. Like, I wouldn't, nowadays, like I'll give her a hug and she'll like hold me for longer and things like, it's different. But like, those are just things that happened back in the day that I try to, like, those little things stick with me. So I remember that moment. And since then, any of my female friends, I'm very cautious to where my hand placements are when I'm giving them hugs or they're near me and things like that, because I do not want to cause any issues.
Yep.
And I think that's just a respect thing, really. It's just trying to be as respectful as possible.
That's how I am.
I don't want to upset anybody.
When I put my arm around a woman to take a picture with it, I don't like grab her by the side or whatever, I'll either put my hand on her shoulder or I'll let it hover. Like, I try not to grope, I feel like it's groping.
Absolutely, dude. And I told her the other day, I said, I would love to go over there and just like snuggle up with her on the couch for a movie. And I said, it can literally be you just like lay on me and I'll put my hand on the back of the couch. I was like, I just want to feel somebody next to me. I was like, there's nothing sexual about it, nothing weird. It's like, let's just fucking watch a movie and chill.
Yep.
And I always try to express that too when I'm like, I invite somebody over for a movie. I'm like, this is not Netflix and chill. I don't know how that became a thing. I actually would like to just chill and watch a movie. And if you'd like to snuggle, that's super chill. My hands aren't going to wander though, I promise.
Yeah. Unless
you tell me that you don't mind wandering hands, then that's different. That's a whole other situation.
Yeah.
That's for another time. All right. So Mikolov, describe the moment when you realized just how drunk high you were. Was there a part 1 to this question?
No, I think he just means like a general time where you realized how drunk or high you actually were.
Oh, I have a great fucking... Do you have one? Because I have one.
I have one.
Okay, go ahead.
So I haven't been drunk in like 8 years, something like that.
On purpose?
I mean, I don't really drink that much. But I did get high on Delta 8 gummies. So I went to the vape shop for my ex, and she was out of weed, and I was like, so what do you have, like THC gummies? And she said, we got these Delta 8s. They were like 33 milligrams a piece. And so I'm buying them, and I'm like, so how many should we take? And she's like, I take like 3. So like 99 milligrams of THC. And me not thinking about, she works at a vape shop, she's probably a fucking pothead.
I was about to ask, did you ask her tolerance?
No. So we go home and I'm like, she said take 3, and Jen was like, okay. So I took 3, having, not smoked or done edibles in a long time. I got high as fuck, and I was like, it didn't really, I was high that night, but I was having fun. Didn't realize how high I was until I woke up the next morning, slept for 8 hours, woke up, and was equally as high as I was when I went to bed. I was like, shit. I'm high as fuck. I was high for 13 hours straight. High. Fucking giraffe ass high.
High giraffe pussy. One that jumps out to me too is I was at my buddy Danny's house, and my dad had gotten some candies from this person at work.
Yeah.
That were made from hash. And I had this hash lollipop, and it was about yay big. How big would you say that is? Like an orange? About as big around as an orange?
That's not quite an orange, I would say. That's probably what are the
peach?
What are the smaller oranges?
Like a mandarin orange, maybe?
No, there's a different clementine.
Oh, clementine. Yeah, maybe about the size of a clementine.
Yeah,
but it was not completely round. It was like the old style flat lollipop type thing.
Yeah.
But pretty thick. So I'm just over at Danny's house. We're watching this wrestling pay-per-view, or SmackDown or something was on, and I'm just sucking on this lollipop.
Speaking of,
we're smoking.
I'm going to intercept. I got tickets to go to SmackDown when they come to town on July 12th, so I'll be at SmackDown Live.
Hell yeah. You should hold up a sign that says Yabs Pod.
Yeah.
Or yet another BS podcast.
I'm going to hold up my ball sack.
No, you should really promote the show on the fucking show while you're there. God damn it. That's your marketing job for this month or whatever it is. That month. So I'm eating this lollipop. We're smoking blunts, and I'm sucking and licking on this lollipop. And finally the thing's gone, and I'm sitting there and we're talking, and we finish up this blunt. And I'm like, all right, man, I think I'm going to head home. And I stand up. And when I stand up, I went, holy shit. Because it was like my body stood up, and then my soul took a minute, and then it stood up. And I was like, whoa. And I sat back down. I looked at Danny. I said, bro, you mind if I chill here for another hour? He goes, bro, you can crash if you need to. You can crash here. And I was like, no, I don't need that, but I just need to chill for a bit. I was way too high to drive. And then when I finally drove home, I was still too high to drive, but I made it home all right, obviously. But fuck, man, I was real stoned, and that's hard. That's the one time an edible really kicked my ass.
Yeah.
All right. What is worse? This one comes in from Mikolov as well. What is worse, teenagers or old people? 1,000% old people.
I feel like it depends on the situation.
Maybe.
But yeah, mostly
9 times out of 10.
Mostly old people are worse. I mean, they both suck, but
yeah. I won't argue with that.
Because the old people are in your way at Walmart, but the teenagers are riding kids' bikes in the aisles and shit and just being douchebags. And yeah, so I'm gonna say they're equal in different ways. How your mom's you're like, do you love me or my brother more? And she's like, I love you both in different ways. I hate them both in different ways.
He hates in mysterious ways. Go fuck yourself.
Remember what My Chemical Romance said? Teenagers scare the living shit out of me.
Yeah, they said a lot of things.
Yeah.
Next one comes from that's just me picking on Mehgan. That's all. Mikolov says, have you ever had to kick someone out of your respective stores? Walgreens? No. I have other places. No, I'm not allowed to do things like that.
Fuck that. I take authority upon myself.
And you would probably get fired.
Fuck out of here, old man, before I kick you in your wrinkly, old, saggy ball sack.
Have you ever had to throw anybody out?
No. I had a couple of instances. I talked about one of them on the show when I told you about the one guy that left the shitty review talking about the store had to be a front for money laundering. He came in with the intention of being a douchebag. But I just got to the point where I was just like, okay, I'm not fucking engaging with you anymore. You can just leave. The only other time I got close was if you go in a game store and somebody brings in a trade, don't go try to look through it and offer money to the person in the store, because like that's a way to get your ass kicked out. Like I had a guy he was like, "Oh, what you got there?" And the guy told you, he's like, "What do you want for it?" I was like, "No." I was like, "Don't do that in my store." And he walked off. I was like, "Yeah, don't do that shit."
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah, no. Like you're not buying shit out for money. Like I'll give him his shit back and both of y'all can get the fuck out of my store.
The next question is for you.
Yes.
You ever get somebody to try to trade in a console that's got cockroaches in it?
Have not had cockroaches. I've had some dirty ass shit come through. Like to the point that you wonder how these people's houses fucking look, because this shit's so fucking dirty. I had a guy buy a Wii controller from me. Dawg, I'm not lying to you. Within a week, less than 7 days, he calls me. He goes, "Hey man, that Wii remote stopped working." And I was like, "Oh shit, really?" I was like, "Just bring it back by. I'll swap it out for you." He brings it back by, dude. This controller in less than a week was so fucking coated in like weed residue that it was covering the fucking IR sensor on the end. That's why it didn't fucking work. Like, how fucking dirty is your goddamn house if you got a controller that fucking grimy in less than a week?
Why would you call it weed residue?
It fucking, the whole control smelled like he was using it as a goddamn bong. Like, you know how like people fucking smoke, like just shit gets sticky, kinda. It just gets like that.
No, I know exactly
residue.
what you're talking about.
That's what it was.
My fan has it
on the fucking controller within a fucking week.
A controller though, like my controller, there ain't no sticky shit on my controller.
Well, I'm saying, could you imagine how fucking much weed you have to be smoking and how fucking dirty you are to get that motherfucker? Could have also
been cigarettes too.
That dirty.
Cigarettes are. I mean, a mixture. You know what I'm saying?
Could have been. But like to get it that fucking dirty in less than a week. Like this motherfucker was clean when he took it. Like I had to wipe it down with fucking alcohol and clean all that shit off of it, and it worked fine. So yeah, like that's fucking nasty.
Next one comes in from Adam. Thoughts on the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake?
I'm gonna leave that one because I've never played a Metal Gear Solid game, and I have no desire to ever play one.
Dude, Metal Gear 3 is so fucking good. I am so goddamn hyped for it, and it's coming to PC, and I have a boner.
Like I said, no desire to play any Metal Gear Solid game ever.
They're so fucking good.
This is not
Snake's awesome, and like in 3 you're playing as the original big boss, I believe, and it's just it's so good. It leaves me hope that they might go back and redo 1 and 2 as well, which would be super sweet for me. It also gives me hope that they might release Metal Gear Solid 4 on something other than the PlayStation 3, because that is literally the only system that ever came out for it.
Yeah.
So I'm very hyped. Very, very, very hyped. Mikhailov. Final Fantasy 16, yay or nay? Yay. Looks awesome.
I just don't
Next
care.
question.
Yeah, I'm
Jeff.
not a Final Fantasy person, and I'm not a fantasy genre person. So like it's just a double X for me.
Love it.
If they could get one more negative in there, it'd be a triple X. I might be interested in it then.
Love it. Jeff, so his buddy told him that GTA 6 might be a play to earn cryptocurrency. Thoughts? My thoughts is that's probably bullshit.
Probably bullshit. Could I see them doing some kind of cryptocurrency shit at GTA Online? Absolutely. But I don't think like GTA games are a $1 billion production now. I don't see them putting that much effort into something that's going to be a cryptocurrency farming program. Those kind of games are usually like the shitty ad farm mobile games you play because they don't want to put effort into it. They want to get your effort out of it. So I don't think that's true. I wouldn't be surprised if they did do some kind of cryptocurrency bullshit with it, but we'll see when it comes out.
Yeah, I don't think that that's true, man. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Miklov, what situation were you in that was only awkward because someone made it awkward?
I don't know. Do you have anything?
Yeah. I was at a doctor's office and I had to get my prostate examined. And the doctor has to bring in a nurse. You know, there has to be another person in the room. The nurse that comes in was a girl I went to high school with. So we're sitting there. And by the way, I made this awkward. It was me. I say awkward. It was actually, it was funny and we laughed it off. But so we're sitting there and I'm bent over getting a lubed finger up my butt. And I got my hand under my chin and I'm leaned forward and I look at Tristy and she's standing there and I said, so this is basically what I've been up to since high school. How have you been? And she goes, I've been doing pretty good. You know, and then she starts telling me about some other stuff. And I was like, you know, all the times we talked back in the day, I never thought that we would be having a conversation while someone was knuckle deep in my butt. Which just like brought levity, but also kind of like brought the situation to the forefront of like, yeah, I am sitting here with a finger on my ass talking to you right now. I feel like a fucking puppet.
Yeah.
It was a weird day. I'll never forget when we were on the way.
Is that what you thought my asshole looked like?
Well, she was not, whatever. But my dad and me are on the way to the doctor that day, and I was having some issues, and I said, dude, I just hope I don't get a finger up my butt. And he goes, nah, you're too young for that. They wouldn't do that. I come walking out of there, still got that greasy feeling.
Oh, yeah.
And
the worst.
We get in I'm kind of just quiet, and we get in the vehicle, and we're riding home. And I went, so I got a finger up my ass, and my dad just looked over at me and went, did you really? It was a funny trip. Fenris, if you died, would you rather A, die with nothing to come afterwards, you are just dead, or B, be reincarnated with all your previous memories from your past life being infinitely reincarnated until you decided to stop? Dude, the easy answer to that is B.
I don't think anybody would choose A. A is what I think actually happens. I think you just cease to exist. I do like the idea of reincarnation, though, but I feel like religion, reincarnation, all this shit was made up by human beings.
Humans cope with death.
Because as human beings, we cannot fathom a universe in which we no longer exist. You simply, like, your brain can't comprehend non-existence. So we come up with all these fancy stories of what happens to us after we die, when really we just
die.
Yeah, you came from earth, and to earth you shall return.
All right, this next one requires me to actually look at something, so hold on.
Yeah, I gotta pull it up too. But yeah, I think reincarnation would be a cool idea.
Yeah, me and Mehgan used to talk about reincarnation stuff all the time. It's cool. Fuck, marry, kill. Each photo is a separate fuck, marry, kill. Oh, okay. So these are 3.
4.
All right. No. I meant like each picture. If you click on it, there's 3.
Yeah.
First one, fuck, marry, kill. Robin Hoods. Don't recognize the first one. Second one is Robin Hood Men in Tights. Oh, I knew that was Kevin Costner, but I just didn't recognize like. So that's just a Robin Hood movie. Was it like a made-for-TV movie or something?
No, it was a big movie.
Oh, I've never seen it. All right, well, so I'm going to kill him. So then I'm going to fuck Robin Hood Men in Tights, because that movie's great, and look at his face. Look at his face. He's fuckable. And I'm going to marry the fox, bro. Like, you cannot beat Disney's Robin Hood. That's the best Robin Hood, in my opinion.
I'm going to agree with Dalton on the grounds that I don't want to fuck an animal. I feel like that's going to make this awkward. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
Fuck Kevin Costner.
All right. Spider-Mans. We got Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland?
Yes.
I'm shocked I got all their names right.
I'm going to fuck Andrew Garfield because I think he's the best looking of the 3. I'm going to marry Tobey Maguire because I feel like he's going to be the most secure, which means I'm going to have to off Tom Holland. He's kind of goofy and weird and kind of childish, and I don't really want to sleep with that. Andrew Garfield's Australian too, so
I'm going to fuck Tom Holland because he's weird and it might get kinky. I'm going to kill Andrew Garfield because I never even saw his Spider-Man movies.
Dude,
and I'm going to marry Tobey Maguire because it's fucking Toby. Toby. All right,
Your
Batman.
name is Toby.
Batman. We've got Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck and
Robert Pattinson.
Twilight guy. Yeah, Robert Pattinson. Controversial.
Yes.
Controversial here. I'm going to marry Ben Affleck. I'm going to fuck Robert Pattinson, and I'm going to kill the Dark Knight homeboy because I feel like the Dark Knight movies are good, but far too overrated.
I'm going to probably agree with you again. Like, I love the Dark Knight movies, but the Batman, the newest one, is fucking amazing. It's such a fucking good movie.
And honestly, like, the script for Batman vs. Superman wasn't awesome. I get it. Like, I did like that movie a lot, but Ben Affleck played such a good Batman / Bruce Wayne that, like, I really think that he could do more.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
If they had, like you said, they had, I'm trying to think of the right way to say this. They had focused that script more and took some of the fingers out of the pot, I think it would have been better overall. I think Zack Snyder and the studio were fighting back and forth about shit, and I think it hurt the movie in the long run.
Yeah. And then that brings us to video game badasses. Fuck, marry, kill. Dante from Devil May Cry. Snake from Metal Gear Solid. Or Kratos from God of War.
I'm going to marry Kratos because he's going to protect the shit out of you. Okay. He's a family man now. So I guess I'm going to fuck Snake because he's better looking than Dante, and then I'll kill Dante.
Yeah. You want to fuck Snake in his ass.
But give him the snake.
Colonel, why don't you come over here and come in my ass?
So what about you?
Otacon yelling, Snake, Snake, Snake! That's taken on a whole other context. What about me? Man. I'm going to marry Snake. And, man, this is a hard choice because I had a lot of fun with the first Devil May Cry that I played back in the day, but I have not played any more since. I own them, though, thanks to Dane, so I need to play some.
You need to play fucking God of War.
But I also really liked the first God of War back in the day. I never really played 2 and 3 or the PSP games and stuff, but I really, really liked that first God of War.
You need to play the new ones, bitch.
Well, I'll tell you what, once you take some of that ballin' ass author money and pay $20.
Ballin' ass money. I can't even pay my fucking bills.
Pay $20 and put it right up to the front of the queue for Steam Machine.
No.
And then you could even come and guest.
No.
I'm gonna fuck Kratos and kill Dante.
Good choice.
But that's a hard decision for me.
I don't think Kratos would be a good fuck though. I don't think he.
Nah, he looks like he's a selfish lover.
Yeah, I think he's kind of like Khal Drago, like at first in Game of Thrones, where he's just gonna bend you over and fuck you till he nuts in your ass and then just walks away.
So that question, if I didn't mention it, came in from Dane, that gauntlet. The next one also comes in from Dane. Would you rather do mouth stuff with Sub-Zero or butt stuff with Scorpion? Now, here's my easy answer to this.
Yes.
I have had a blowjob with an ice cube in the girl's mouth. Yeah. It's fantastic. I have never had an instance where anything hot or spicy going up my ass has been, or coming out of my ass has been pleasurable. Plus, so I'm going mouth stuff with Sub-Zero all day.
Plus, you can't, like, doing butt stuff with Scorpion. Like, he's a skeleton, so You fucking him's not going to work.
He's going to be putting that spear up your ass.
Yeah. So no.
Get over here.
Mouth
Get
stuff
in there.
with Sub-Zero all day.
Get over here. Get in there. Get over here. Get in there. Would you rather get a tramp stamp or a facial tattoo? Tramp stamp. All day.
All day. Yeah. All day long.
I will get a tramp stamp of Dane's face if someone gets our Patreon to $1,000 a month and it stays that way for an entire year. I will get a full facial of Dane tattooed as my tramp stamp.
So
but
yeah, y'all know
I need you to know that is going to cost you all because
$12,000.
I have to split that money with Jeremy.
Yep.
So just keep that in mind. Although if I'm the one getting the tattoo, motherfucker, it's going like I'm getting 8, you're getting 4.
No,
fuck you.
You made this poor decision.
Would you rather be followed around everywhere by 32 ducks for the rest of your life or have your arms exactly 4 meters long?
32 ducks.
I would much rather have the 32 ducks. I don't need arms that are super long like that, looking like Slender Man.
13-foot long arms? No. Dude, fucking ducks are cute as shit too, so why wouldn't I want to command an army of ducks everywhere I go?
Would you rather, in a zombie apocalypse scenario, lose an arm or lose a leg?
An arm, because you can still run.
See, I think I would rather lose a leg because I could fashion a leg and still run. Whereas if you need 2 arms for something, good fucking luck.
Have you ever seen anybody with a peg leg try to run?
Okay. Have you ever seen somebody with 1 arm try to lift something that requires 2 arms?
Why? I mean,
you can't.
You can work around that better than you can
can't.
Work
Jeremy, I wouldn't be able to piss anymore.
Why?
Because my hefty, huge cock.
Bullshit.
Would you rather wake up naked and sore with no memory of the previous night in the bed with the Burger King, or wake up naked and sore next to Ronald McDonald knowing that you were loving it?
Burger King.
I got a mask up there, big boy. You want to try this?
Well, what are you picking?
I have the Burger King mask, dog. We can get this done. Fuck it. I'll get railed by Ronald McDonald. I'll have it my way.
You fucking clown.
Whoop, whoop. Would you rather go down on the Little Mermaid or have Ursula tentacle all of your holes?
Little Mermaid.
Yeah, I'm going to lick some fish pussy before I take a tentacle up the dick hole.
I'm taking a loophole because I'm going to just have her get out of the water and grow her legs.
Nope.
He didn't say you couldn't.
You know damn well Dane ain't talking about land Ariel.
Dane didn't word it right.
Little Mermaid.
I'm bedazzling this shit. I'm spinning it to my advantage. I'm going down on Little Mermaid.
And that's why you're going to burn in hell. Bedazzled. You've seen that movie. You don't make deals with the devil.
Plenty more movies. I'm the devil in this scenario.
No, you're not.
I took his wish and I
not Elizabeth Hurley. You are, if anything, half Brendan Fraser.
I mean, he gained some weight, so I might be half of him now.
Would you? I love you, Dane. Would you rather have a train run on you by the Avengers or have a train run on your co-host by the Justice League of America?
Justice League. And I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch Ben Affleck's Batman rail Dalton in his keister.
Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna watch Jeremy get railed by the Justice League.
But here's my thing: Wonder Woman's in the
Flash
Justice League.
Use friction, just cauterize your asshole shut with his dick.
Here's my thing: Wonder Woman's in the Justice League. So, do you have her go first or last?
But there are also like hot ass women in the Avengers too. Black Widow.
Yeah, but there's Hulk too. Do you want Hulk dick up your ass?
No, I'm going to spin it. I'm going to fuck him while he's Bruce Banner.
No, because he turns into Hulk when he gets excited.
No. I'm turning this. I'm the devil. I'm going to do this. I'm Elizabeth Hurley.
Because what I said made sense. What you're saying doesn't make sense. Because when Bruce Banner gets excited, he turns into the Hulk.
No, it's when he gets angry.
I'd be angry fucking you in the ass. Like, this is not what he asked for.
I'd be mad too.
This is supposed to be his day off.
Man, I'm fucking his...
He's got to come over and fuck you in the ass. I'd be fucking mad about that.
Here's the question, though. Do we choose either of these? Or do we watch Dane get fucked by the X-Men?
Yeah. We're going to see Dane
there we go, right there.
Adamantium dick.
Yeah, let me see him like get fucked by Beast.
Yeah.
While Beast just gives him some philosophical fucking discussion while he's pounding his butt. Oh my goodness. But yeah, dude. Wonder Woman first or last? I'd have her go last.
I'm thinking last because that's at least going to put a cherry on top of this miserable shit pie.
Yeah. Are there any other women in the Justice League?
I mean, it depends on how deep you want to go. When I think of Justice League, I'm thinking Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Flash. So those 5. So 4 dudes drilling you in the ass.
Okay, so are you getting fucked by like Aquaman, or are we getting fucked by Jason Momoa?
Oh, you're getting fucking blonde
Aquaman,
guy.
right? Yeah, that's what I would say too. Because like, as much as I love Jason Momoa,
are you getting comic book Wonder Woman, or are you getting Gal Gadot Wonder Woman?
Either way, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, you getting comic book Batman, whose dick has been shown in comics, or you getting Ben Affleck dick?
Well, I think if we're basing it off of Aquaman, then we just have to go with the comic versions of everybody.
I'm going to go with the DC Extended Universe version because you're getting Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, and Henry Cavill. Like, 2 of those dudes I'm not even really mad about hooking up with.
Yeah, but then you got to fuck that weird dude who was
Ezra Miller. He probably would want you to fuck him, though. So
yeah, maybe.
Put him in the middle is like your fucking intermission.
Don't worry, this will be done in a flash.
Yeah.
On that note,
Superman's faster than a speeding bullet, so.
On that note, plug your fucking book again.
Yeah, go buy my book. It's on Amazon. Look up Short Stories to Read on the Toilet by Jeremy Sanford. You can buy it on Kindle for $4.99, or you can buy a paperback for $15.99 with Prime shipping. So you'll get it in like 2 days.
And the only thing that I have to plug is go check out my YouTube channel. Just search Dalton Suter, Suter. You'll find me, and check my shit out. The videos that I like am really proud of and I thought I did really good, the views are like, 20, 30. And the ones that I'm like, these were good, but like I probably could have done it a little better, 1,400.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, God damn it. But yeah, man, I would like here at the end to give a shout out to our wonderful patrons who donate to the show each and every month. Jeff, Kana, Mehgan, Team Retrogue, Ostara, Brian, and Eric. Thank you all very, very much. We do appreciate it. If you would like to send us an email, yetanother.bspod@gmail.com. If you'd like to check us out over on Facebook with all the tumbleweeds, and I believe Santos and Kana.
Yeah.
Facebook.com/groups/yetanotherBSpodcast. Twitter @YabsPod. You can find Jeremy sometimes, if ever, @JustCallMeJezza. You can find me over @SuperNerdDalton. If you want to check out the website, which is now up to date, thanks to one Mr. Puzzles Dane himself, yabspod.wordpress.com. That's YABSPOD.wordpress.com. If you want to donate to the show, which we would very much appreciate, patreon.com/yabspod. Dog, is there anything else on your mind?
I only want to see you bathing in that purple rain.
Purple rain, purple rain. Take it easy.
In, under the skin, it filters through my mind. Rooms spinning around, losing balance. time, shaking like a leaf. I treat you like your glass. Cry like a child when all you wanted, when all you so run down and you're so cynical, narcissistic, cannibal. Got to bring myself back from the dead. Sometimes I hate the life I made. Everything's wrong every time. I'm pushing on, I can't escape. Everything that comes my way is haunting me, thinking it's sleep time. Holding on, I'm lost in a haze, fighting life to the end of my days. Don't wanna be rude, but I have to. Nothing's good about the hell you put me through. I just need to look around and see the life that has come unbound. And you're so cynical, narcissistic, cannibal. Got to bring myself back from the dead. Sometimes I hate the life I made. Everything's wrong every time. I'm pushing on, I can't escape. Everything that comes my way is haunting me, taking its sweet time. Sometimes I hate the life I made. Everything's wrong every time. Pushing on, I can't escape. Everything that comes my way is haunting me, taking its sweet time. Holding on, I'm lost in a haze, fighting life to the end of my days. Holding on, I'm lost in a haze, fighting life to the end of my days. This time of night feels like I'm losing my mind to find the smell of blood in my dreams. Darkness and silence bring the fear in your eyes tonight. The cold invades you to sleep. Don't sleep till we fade. Your skin left undead. We'll sleep till we fade away. Don't sleep till we fade. Your skin left undead. We'll sleep till we fade away. Our crescent shadows seem to find the way out of time. They make their way through the trees. No one will find us as we walk through the dark tonight. The cold invades you to sleep. Don't sleep till we fade. Your skin left undead. We'll sleep till we fade away. Don't get you right before you fall. I see your face in a mirror ball. So give in to the voice inside your head, repeating everything you said. Give in for the yes and suicide. Give in to the pain. My neo-geisha. My neo-geisha. Held to space. Hey now, now. My neo-geisha. Held to space.
Input accepted. Access granted. Welcome. How can I assist you? Message number 1 selected. Initializing interplanetary communication. Communication network online. Select message destination. Primary Earthbound UNI intelligence network selected. Would you like to review this message before broadcast? Stand by for message playback.
December 31st, 2154. I'm relaying this message to any inhabitants of Earth. By the time this message arrives, everyone aboard will be in cryosleep. For some, this is the last opportunity to send a letter home. Not all of us are expected to arrive alive. No one really knew how hard it would be out here. If anyone receives this, send a message in return. I won't forget Earth. I won't forget the world we lost.
Transmission has ended. Message incoming. Condition flash.
and names, we gave them our traits. Oh, gods and men are one and the same. Don't close your eyes. Death comes to cowards who rise. Set fire to the skies of the earth, and let their monuments burn. Every trace of the race have been burned and erased. Their culture debased, or a culture ablaze. Don't close your eyes. Behold this human design. The day has come for all to witness the final war. Every trace of the race will be burned and erased. Their culture debased, for a culture ablaze. Cruel blacksmith, imbued with our fear. The wails of your hammer sing so perfectly clear. We march in endless waves, sons of the nameless graves. Unleashing our weapons to remind our enemies we have no use for slaves. Don't close your eyes and witness our value of life. We'll seize to the skies of the earth, now watching all burn. Every trace of a race will be burned and erased. Our culture debased, for a culture ablaze. Don't close your eyes. Behold this human design. The advance and the endless way. Until the nameless graves, every trace of the race will be burned and erased. Their culture debased, for a culture ablaze.
Cryosleep protocol initializing. Biometrics online. Destination Alpha Centauri. Estimated cryosleep duration 120 years.
Prince of Peace, broken and weak, last martyrs will claim. We kill in their name, a life to regain. Is a life worth to stay? We're the only one left, has been consumed in flame. Don't close your eyes, all witness the value of life. All prayers will be lost in the storm, blades and sea, famine and war. Every trace of the race will be burned and erased. All culture debased, for our God shall replace. Don't close your eyes, all witness the final sunrise. Beyond the sun lies a last human source. Every trace of the race will be burned and erased. Their culture debased, for our God shall replace. Children's in place, I say